Hi Elise and family. Welcome to Epic Charter School. My name is Maddie and I'll be your one-on-one teacher this year. A little bit about myself. I taught 9th grade English for 3 years. When my son was born, I took a little bit of a break, but I'm back in action and checking out Epic Charter Schools because it seems like a great program, and so far I love it. I am so excited to be your teacher this year, and I and just so ready to dive on into getting into the school year and really helping you succeed and develop. I've looked over your data report, and I'm super excited to start working with you and get the ball rolling, like I just said. Elise, it looks like you're doing a fabulous job with your vocabulary skills, which is a great strength to start with because vocabulary builds a really strong foundation for your suggested areas of improvement. After looking at your data, I think it's important for us to focus on your writing and language skills, specifically first grade English Language Arts Standards 3, 5, and 6 to start off with. If we can focus on these first, I just know that you'll be able to develop skills at the second and third grade levels in no time. You're actually there in some areas already. I've created a lesson plan that can help us get the ball rolling on some of these standards. You'll be reading a short passage, and then you'll be answering some questions that go along with the passage. And it's just to make sure you're totally understanding the material, comprehension's there, and that you are able to fully complete these standards. So we have, if you'll go ahead and look, right here we have students will correctly spell grade appropriate, highly decoded words. Students will retell and reenact major events in a text, and students will compose grammatically correct simple and compound sentences and questions with appropriate end marks. So with this, we're going to go ahead and go over to the actual lesson. You can click on the link right there, or I have it already, so you'll see this. So the first passage that I want you to read, I'd love you to read either Picking Apples or the next one, which is Baseball Game. You can pick one or the other. So what I'd love for you to do is read over the passage, then read the questions. Then Elise, you go ahead and read the passage on your own. Try and keep those questions in mind, and then answer the questions after you kind of find them the second time you're reading the passage. Then we're going to go on down to the school carnival or bug hunters. So you can watch one or the other, or I'm sorry, you can read one or the other. So go ahead and read the passage again, read the questions, read the passage one more time, and then answer the questions in full sentences. Once you're finished with that, I'd love you to just try one more. You can pick whichever one you haven't read yet. There's 2 that you haven't read, so you can pick one of those 2, and then do the same process. Read the passage, read the questions, read the passage, answer the questions. When you're finished with that, if you want some more practice, you can certainly do the last passage that you haven't done yet. But then go ahead and turn it in so that I can assess whether or not we need to kind of revisit the standard at another time, or if it's maybe something that you are able to move on. Okay, well, it was great introducing myself, and I can't wait to get to know you and your family this year.